Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I did a poll on my Instagram asking you guys what video you guys want to see next, and as you can see by the title, you guys chose how I lost 20 pounds. So let's get into the video. So as I mentioned in my first video, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I mentioned that I did start a fitness journey before. I started my first fitness journey on November 18th when I decided that I really wanted to just change my way of eating, and I just wanted to change my lifestyle in general. So the first thing that I did when I decided that I was gonna change my way of eating and I was gonna lose weight was set some goals. I am definitely a planner and somebody who likes to write things down and keep myself accountable. So what I did, I actually had a calendar on my wall that I would do this with, but I decided to get a planner instead just because it's something that I could take with me and always have with me. But I'm gonna show you guys what my planner looks like for next month, since I will be starting another fitness journey and I'm planning to lose more weight. Okay, so this is what my month of June looks like. It's empty right now just because the month has not started, but as you can see, there are little stars all over. Those little stars are basically days that I am going to weigh in. Okay, so every 5th day I put a star next to it because that's the day that I'm going to be weighing myself. I noticed that in the past when I wanted to lose weight, I was weighing myself every single day and then I would get frustrated because my weight was fluctuating. I've noticed that 5 days is a good medium. It's not too long and it's not too short. It's a happy medium of enough time for me to see a difference. And it's enough change for me to be like, wow, I did lose weight. And then, like I have told you guys in the past, making those small goals keep me going because I see that it's working and I'm watching the number slowly go down. I have a column that says starting weight. On June 1st, I am going to weigh myself and plug in the number right there. Then I also have a little section for my goal weight and my actual end weight. So I'm guessing on the 1st I'm gonna be about 160 just because that's kind of where I've been maintaining. So if it is 160, I want to make my first month's goal to lose 5 pounds. So for my goal weight, I'm gonna put 155, and then at the very end of the month I could fill out this third one to see if I actually lost that weight or not. I really like to write down my goals because I feel like it takes me back and reminds me where I was at when I wrote them down and how motivated I was feeling when I wrote them down. A lot of the times if you just say, yeah, I'm gonna do this month, my goal is this month, and then you forget about it. It's like halfway through the month and you're nowhere near your goal because you haven't been keeping track of it. So once I had decided what my goals were, I had to kind of figure out, well, what am I gonna do to reach them, because obviously what I'm doing right now is not working. I feel like a lot of people are lost when it comes to starting because they don't know, like, where do I start? How do I know what to eat? How do I know how much to eat? And that's a big part of it. What I recommend to do and what I did was I downloaded MyFitnessPal, which is a calorie tracking app. When you download the app, it's going to make you fill out a questionnaire and kind of like your profile, and it's going to ask you questions like how tall you are, how much you weigh right now, what your goal weight is, how old you are, and all that. It's also going to ask you what your goal is, whether it's to maintain, lose, or gain weight. I obviously put that I wanted to lose weight when I set up my profile, and then it asks you how much you want to lose in 1 week. It gives you the option of ½ pound to 2.5 pounds, so I chose 2.5 pounds. Once I filled out all the questions, it gave me a number, which was my calorie goal for each day. That being said, my calorie goal is going to be different from yours just because our bodies are different, we're different. Whoever you guys are watching, you guys are gonna be different. So don't look at the number that I'm taking in and being like, okay, she ate this many calories a day and she lost this much weight, so I'm gonna eat the same amount of calories so I can lose. No, if you do that, you might undereat and you might just hurt yourself. It has to be fit to your body. So I really recommend downloading this app and filling out your profile in order for you to find out what your calorie goal should be. Okay, so after I did that, it told me that my calorie goal for each day was 1,400 calories. And as you guys know, that's very little. I am only 5 feet tall, so it does make sense, especially because since I wanted to lose weight, I have to be at a calorie deficit, meaning I'm eating less calories than I'm burning. So although the number did seem really little, it did make sense. So this definitely made me realize that I was gonna have to change what I was eating as well. All the changes that I made were very slow. I didn't like cut myself off cold turkey off anything. I wasn't like, okay, I'm gonna go on a diet and I'm only gonna eat this, I'm not gonna eat bread, I'm not gonna eat carbs, I'm not gonna eat chocolate. I didn't do any of that. I didn't restrict myself from anything because I didn't want it to be a diet. I wanted it to be a new type of lifestyle and me kind of just making little better choices. So with that being said, with my everyday eating, it didn't change completely. I just made a little bit of better choices in what I was eating. There's definitely little changes, such as eating 2 eggs to eating 1 egg and 1 egg white. It was nothing huge. I don't recommend going on a diet just because of course that diet's gonna work in the time that you do it. If you're like, okay, I'm not gonna eat any junk for 2 weeks, you're probably gonna see a big difference. You're gonna lose weight, but after you start eating the junk again, you're just gonna gain it back. It's not something that's realistic. So I really recommend, if you want to lose weight for the long run, just make little changes and kind of just be aware of what you're eating. Definitely when you're going out to restaurants, look at the calories and just make the healthier choice. You don't always have to get a salad, but just be aware of what you're taking into your body. After I started looking at the calories of everything, I noticed that drinks have so many empty calories. And I also noticed that if I stopped drinking those drinks, I would have a lot more calories to eat instead of drink. So I decided to make the sacrifice of eating my calories instead of drinking them. So I started drinking nothing but water. Like I said, I didn't go cold turkey on everything, so it wasn't one day to another drinking whatever I want to only drinking water. I took it slowly. I would have mostly water and then a sugary drink at the end of the day, and just slowly cut myself off from the sugary drinks until I didn't really feel the need to have them anymore. After I did go all the way to only drinking water, I did notice a big difference in how much easier it was to only eat 1400 calories and how much more water I was actually drinking and how much better I just felt. I started tracking what I ate. I also noticed that before I was definitely overeating. I think something that a lot of people do and something that I was doing was just eating and eating and eating until I felt full. But what I noticed that I would eat and eat until I felt full, and then 20 minutes later I would feel super full and I would feel awful. And I remember thinking to myself, like, why do I feel like this every time I eat? I'm pretty sure that other people don't feel like this. I'm pretty sure everybody else doesn't feel sick after they eat. Like, why am I feeling like this? And it was just because I was eating too much. So what I started to do was just eating smaller portions. And I remember at first when I would see the plate that was supposed to be my portion of food, I would be like, that is not gonna get me full. I know myself, I'm not gonna feel full after eating that. But I was like, but I guess. So then I would eat it, and once I was done eating it, I felt okay, but I wasn't full. But then after I waited those 20 minutes, I felt full. That, I think, was the biggest difference, not only in how much I was eating, but it helped me feel so much better. I didn't feel sick and I didn't feel gross after. And I noticed that before it was so much harder for me to go to the gym because I would feel like that after I ate. At the end of the day, I would feel lazy and tired. And when I was eating, and then when I started eating better and started eating smaller portions, I noticed that I had so much more energy. I didn't feel sick. I actually felt good to go to the gym. If you want to start cutting down your portions, a tip that I could give you guys is using a smaller plate. Sometimes you could trick your mind. If your plate looks super full, even though it's small, your mind is gonna think that it's a full plate, so I'm gonna get full. Trust me, at first it's gonna be hard kind of cutting it down, but you will notice that you're gonna feel better overall. And once your body gets used to eating less, it's gonna feel normal and you're gonna get full faster. And the last thing that I did to lose weight was exercise. I really think that exercise was the most important thing that I changed that really helped me lose weight. And I know that's hard to hear because I know for so many people it's hard to go to the gym, and I get it. I hated going to the gym when I was at my heaviest. I hated it. Just the thought of going to the gym put me in such a bad mood. There were so many times that I just didn't want to go, that I even felt like crying just at the thought of going to the gym. The thought of going to a place where there's a bunch of mirrors everywhere, where I'm gonna see myself and be unhappy with how I look. It was really hard, and the gym was actually a place that I hated before. So changing this part of my life was actually really hard, but I'm so glad that I did it. Like I said before, I didn't want to see myself in those mirrors, and usually all the mirrors are by the weights, so I would stay on the treadmill, but I would walk on the treadmill for like an hour, and that was my gym. that was me going to the gym, and it was just not effective at all. Once I decided that I was gonna change my lifestyle and lose weight, I knew that I really had to change what I was doing at the gym too. I kind of strayed away from cardio and I went more towards weightlifting. I still did cardio just because I wanted to lose weight, but I feel like so many people are like, okay, I'm gonna lose a bunch of weight, let me go to the gym and do nothing but cardio, go on the treadmill, go on the stairs, you know, like do nothing but cardio. And yes, I do think that if you do that, if you do nothing but cardio, you are gonna lose weight. Cardio definitely helps you lose weight, and it's the fastest way to lose weight, but it's not the fastest way to lose fat. If you want to lose weight but also maintain muscle, I really recommend weightlifting and doing the machines instead of doing nothing but cardio. I think I lost a good amount of fat and I kept a good amount of muscle, and I think that is because I was doing mostly weightlifting. I'm definitely going to go more in depth about workouts and all that in other videos, but I just wanted to stress the fact that weightlifting is a lot more beneficial than just doing straight cardio when it comes to losing weight. So yeah, that is how I lost weight, and that is how I'm planning to lose some more weight. Please follow me on this journey. On June 1st, I actually am going to record myself stepping on the scale and show you guys how much I weigh. I really encourage you guys to step on the scale today and just start your journey today. You don't have to wait till the 1st of the month. You don't have to wait till the 1st of the year. Start today. Like I said, I encourage you guys to step on a scale today with me and write down your starting weight right now. Make a goal, and then we'll see if we get to our goals together. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and follow me on this fitness journey. I'll see you guys in my next video.